in the
But
prequels worlds
I
at
do
the end of the Return of
understand
the
why
Jedi.
George did it, because Anakin died as a Jedi at that age. That's why his ghost looks like that. I
Right.
understand it. It's not like they removed the actor entirely. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
no, I prefer the originals 100%.
Yeah, because the
The
thing is, it
original
kind of doesn't
ending
make sense.
song, the original ending song for Return of the Jedi is really fucking lit.
Na 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 na. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da. No, but the thing is that
celebration.
the reason that like us talking about Jabba made me remember that technically Jabba is actually in A New Hope. And
Yeah,
like, I was thinking to myself, what was that in the original? Was he in the original or was he not? I don't
yeah.
remember.
I don't think he was a. It,
I don't recall. I'm pretty sure that he wasn't. Actually, we have the World Wide Webs, so let me see. Okay.
wait, because no, he was originally a person, and the
The
Huts were
Hutt.
a clan because the Hut clan. So it didn't matter. Like they were like people, right? People and aliens and shit.
Okay. So he had a scene as a human
Yes,
that
I know
was
that.
that was
It's the same
that was
scene. It's the same scene. He's just CGI'd over.
yeah.
That's why when
That
Han Solo walks on Jabba's tail, it looks so weird.
yeah. Um and it was filmed but never actually made it into the movie, so it was in the special edition that came out
Yeah, and
later
then they
on.
just got rid of the guy and made it a slug.
Also, why in the special edition do they change the who shot first thing? Like it's
Because they
that's
didn't want Han Solo to be the aggressor and be a dickhead. That's literally the reason. I think that's the
but,
stupidest shit in the world.
but like everyone knows that Han shot first. Like that's but then they were
We don't have
like
to argue this point.
but yeah, no.
Greedo
Um
literally just misses now.
yeah, they've actually how many times have they changed that scene?
I
Like
think
what?
three.
Three, yeah, three times because there's like another special
Yeah, there's
edition of
another
A New
version.
Hope, right?
Yeah, yeah. The original A
Also,
New
it's
Hope is back in theaters in May, if I'm not mistaken. The very original,
oh yeah,
actual.
for yeah, that's for no, it's not for Star Wars 50 because I was gonna say that's next year, but yeah,
I'm going. My
the
parents are
O
going. My parents are going too. It's the original one, like the one that you would have seen in theaters back in 1977.
dude, imagine the minds of people being blown back in
I don't
1977.
have to imagine it. I can ask my parents. They'll tell me like they'll never forget it. They're like it was insane. My dad stood outside in a line for like 4 hours with his siblings, like waiting for tickets.
Yeah, Star Wars was massive when it came out.
Yeah, it was
It
big.
was it was huge,
It was the first
and
of
then
its
dude,
kind, dude. It was the first thing like that. Like completely changed cinema forever. That would be like then it was Lord of the Rings. I would have and Jurassic Park, things like that changed
would you
cinema forever. And
would
I'd say
you
the
argue
next
that
best thing that changed cinema forever would be Avatar because of the way that it made CGI just way more capable. Um, but there's just not the movies just aren't the same quality that Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and Jurassic Park and Indiana Jones and Harry Potter. Um, no, even like Mission Impossible, like with the stunt work and things. Like there's just the Mummy. Like there's just they don't make movies like that no more. Inception,
Yeah.
like
Inception is a great one. Inception's a great
Batman,
one.
The Dark Knight, like
Um,
they're just dwindling,
you mean
dwindling
like
in quality.
no, think think I know exactly what you mean. Movies have lost spectacle. They've lost the they've lost what makes going to the theater a
Worth
fun
it?
thing.
Well, when you call all your audiences and fan bases Nazis and like fucking literally do things that they hate on purpose, what do you expect? The theaters don't want this, bro. You think the theaters want people to hate Star Wars right now? The
I
theater
think the
companies would
theaters don't
fucking love it if Star Wars and Marvel was bringing in money, but they're not. You know what is bringing in money? Anime. So the theater companies are all putting anime into all their theaters whenever. That's why you could find Chainsaw Man fucking everywhere when it came out. Demon Slayer everywhere when it came out. Attack on Titan everywhere when it came out. Because they're like, thank God we get some water in this fucking desert.
Yeah, I've
Like
noticed that every
the
big
theater
like
companies are
anime
failing
movie.
because the movie companies are fucking shit.
I think there's gonna come a point where theaters are like, a thing of the past, which sucks because like I love going to the
We're
movies.
there, bro. How many people do you know that go to the movies frequently? Roman, when's the last time you were in a theater that was fully packed?
Fully packed.
Attack on Titan.
Uh I wasn't there for No Way Home.
Yeah.
That's probably the
No
last
Way
time.
Home. Yeah. So every other theater you've been in has not been packed, right? At
No, not really.
when I went to see Avatar 3, regardless, I'll give it the fact that it was 11:30 in the morning. I'd say a sixth or seventh of the theater was filled.
How many people is that? Like 10 maybe?
20, 30, maybe 20. Hey, we're talking about the IMAX theater.
Huh. Yeah.
Like, no one's going to the movies, bro.
When I saw
When's the last
the
time you saw a
Batman,
line for a movie?
a line probably again, No Way Home when I saw it with you.
Or, yeah,
Like that was
probably No Way
that
Home was probably the
th-
last time you saw an actual line.
yeah. And um before that, I don't know why, but Rise of Skywalker, there was also a line for that
Because
movie.
everybody hoped it would fix shit, and everybody wanted to see Ian McDermott as Palpatine again. That was it.
Yeah. And then before that,
There's not gonna be a line for the Mandalorian and Grogu. Terrible fucking name for a movie. I'll say it every time. There's not gonna be one. But dude, if they had released Andor in theaters, like as a fucking movie somehow, I don't know, I think they did do the finale in select theaters, but that would have been
oh,
banger. But nobody would go see it, right? Because nobody cares about Star Wars.
wait. There was so when you went to Revenge of the Sith, how many people were in your theater?
Revenge of the Sith was packed. That's true. That was actually the
Okay,
last time I went to a theater
same with
where it
mine.
was packed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Revenge of the Sith.
yeah. Um, so I'm here's my thing.
That was in
Y'all
what?
might
It was May? It was May.
uh May, yeah.
And then before
Y'all
that was Attack on Titan, and those were the last two times I've actually had a theater that's like packed and engaged and yo, when you guys are ordering your seats online, like chat, when you guys are ordering your seats online, if you do that, I know some people don't, but if you do that, when you're ordering your seats online, how many times do you really have a problem getting the seats wherever you want?
yeah.
Because I never have that problem.
My brother and I always sit in the same spot. every single time, and we'll go
Oh,
through
you're watching Finland Saga. There we go.
Finland
All right,
Saga.
Tammy. If you want to hop on stream, let us know.
Or you have the link. You can like, just come on. No, but uh I do think for the first weekend, Avengers will have people. I actually do think that. I think people are just gonna be curious.
Yeah, and
And then
then, but here's the thing: everybody's gonna watch it, and then everybody's gonna talk about it. And the people that don't care about spoilers that watch it are gonna go mid, done. Because I already don't care. You have to sell me on it. I already don't give a shit. Now we're gonna have to see it because we're gonna have to be one of those people that has to review it. So it's different for us. Like the movie theaters are really surviving on people like us right now. It's
yeah.
not even a joke.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's all fucking reviewers. I had 2 people with notepads, as well as myself, sitting not together in Avatar when I went to see it. Out of like 20 people, that's pretty fucking solid percentage right there. 15%.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean,
Like,
so yeah. I do think Avengers will it reach Endgame hype? Probably not. But I do think that for that first weekend, it's gonna be sold out. And then like the second weekend, no. I doubt it. It will do good that first
do
weekend.
you think it's
But
gonna
like
make $1 billion?
um probably not, no. I don't think so.
I don't either.
Um
I think it's really possible, but I don't think it will.
Here's the thing. If it ends up being good, it might. But if it's mid, it won't. And then if this is mid, then no one's going to see Secret Wars. So they kind of have no choice but to make this good. And if y'all watch my video that I put out yesterday, it's kind of they kind of are in a weird spot where the story that they are adapting, I'm talking about Secret Wars now, and also the Dark Avengers, 2 stories that you would have to be purposely messing it up to mess it up. But also, it's Marvel.
From it, we're talking about
So,
Disney here.
right, right.
Come on,
So,
right?
I'm saying if they're smart, which they're not, they will just do Dark Reign. But they already can't do Dark Reign in full because the leader of the Dark Avengers is Norman Osborn, not Doctor Doom, because Doctor Doom wouldn't do something like that. So you
Yeah,
already are in a situation where it's kind of like, okay, so you're making Doctor Doom go against his whole character value because he doesn't want anyone else to rule with him. He wants to rule everything himself. So why would he need a whole team to rule with him when
he
he
doesn't
wants to be this?
actually. He's one of the most powerful characters.
That's what I'm saying. So they're doing the Dark Avengers rolling to get people to watch it. But if you actually think about the logistical part of it, it's like, wait a second. Why does Doctor
Well,
Doom need
really,
help?
it's not too dissimilar than like Ahsoka and the Mandalorian. It's like they're just picking and choosing. They're cherry picking things that they want, to
Yeah, like
use. But they don't want to do the story the same way, so they're cherry
yeah,
picking
and
different aspects. It's like Grand Admiral Thrawn is the perfect example.
we're like putting Luke into like, the Mandalorian and then putting him into the, Book of Boba Fett. Things like that. Like just
No, not
trying to
even
get
that. No, because that's okay. But
you mean Thrawn though. Thrawn being there, yeah. Yeah,
Thrawn
because
is a cherry pick. You picked Thrawn just to bring in Thrawn, but you're not doing anything with him the way that it should have been done. And that was the first one because they did that way back in 2014 when they started Star Wars, or 2015 when Rebels came out, whatever it was. 14. That's when they did
yeah.
it. So that like Thrawn was the one that they took. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the perfect
Yeah.
example. I'm fucking salty about that, and I will be forever.
Nah, dude. The reason that Rebels has me salty and always will have me salty is because of how they did my homie Maul, bro. That will always piss me off forever and always. I will always despise Maul, or not Maul, Maul's death. That pisses me off. But if the Maul show is any indication, he's gonna get brought back to life. And then if the rumors are true, then he's going to be the villain of the new Star Wars trilogy. So I guess
Wait.
we
You
talked
know
about this,
something I
remember?
don't know?
We talked. I thought we covered this before my hiatus.
No, I said
You
in Ahsoka season 2 they'll fucking bring him back. That's where they're going to
n-
Dathomir.
no. So we talked about how I
Because they
think
don't care
you said it.
anymore. This is like Marvel bullshit now. They don't give a fuck.
You said that you said that you know what they're going to do for the next trilogy, that they're just going to do Georgia 7, 8, and 9, but do it for 10, 11, and 12. That they're just gonna do Maul and Talon versus Rey and her, apprentice.
I said they could.
That
And I said there's
oh
rumors that they're
well
going to.
well that to me seems like the most obvious course of action, though. That's why, I said that,
Well,
because
that's what the entire point of Ahsoka as a show would be, is it would be setting up the next trilogy.
isn't that the whole point of everything that's
Because
going
guess
on right
what,
now?
guys? If we'll, it'll never happen, but if Kathleen Kennedy actually fucking leaves, then you know it's going to be Dave Filoni in charge. So doesn't matter anyway,
Well,
even if she's still there, because anything he says goes. So
but then, like, why would fans view that as a victory of her, like, leaving, though? Because David is the one that's running everything.
I mean, I think a lot of fans would that aren't in the same space as us, but I wouldn't. You wouldn't. Ryan wouldn't. Theory wouldn't. Theory
I
probably.
mean,
Actually, Theory probably would because he's optimistic.
I
Um,
mean,
I'm not.
here's the thing.
I love
Here's
Star Wars
actually,
too much to be like. You're never gonna take the 6 movies from me. I have them right behind me.
yeah, I don't.
I got all my books. I got all my figures. I got all my Lego sets. I'm good. I'm set, bro. I got 4 lightsabers right here in front of me. I'm good. I got 5 actually. I'm all Gucci.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, would I be happy? I guess, but like, I would just kind of be thinking to myself, like, well, I mean, Dave's been in charge the last like 10 years anyway, so like, okay, now we have a new president, and I doubt that they're gonna take Dave's title away from him, so we're just gonna be getting the same
No,
stuff.
yeah, I mean the same shit.
So yeah, so it's like, and another thing about it too is like, um, this is gonna be a bad example, but like, if the superintendent of a school, district, like, leaves like one principal in charge of the school is falling the school is falling apart, right? So the board fires the superintendent but leaves that same principal in charge, but just brings in a new superintendent, then you're not getting rid of the problem. You're just passing the problem over to another figurehead, which is essentially what would happen here. Is that if KK
Well,
leaves,
essentially, yeah.